Good morning and welcome to today's ride. Today I'm going to do a route that I haven't done for a little while, even though it's one of my favourites. The route I'm doing today is the Buns, Bent and Hoe route, and if you've been living under a rock for the past 10 years or so and you're wondering why I call it that, it's basically the names of the three roads that are on that route. It's Buns Lane, Bent Lane and Hoe Street. It's going to be about 30 kilometres of cycling today with about 300 metres of climbing, and goodness me do I need it. I just haven't been all that consistent on the bike recently. Just going through Denmead now, which normally is quite a nice little village, but the road surface, I have to say, is absolutely awful, and I'm sure it's getting worse. And add to that, the roads are all kind of closed. They're digging them up. I think they're putting fibre internet cables in, so that's not going to make things fun either. At least I'm through the village now and out the other side and on the smoother road as I head towards World's End. It always makes me smirk when I see that sign, particularly the bit about driving carefully. Okay, just on the first climb of the day, up to the top of the Buns, Bent and Hoe. It's about 6 kilometres of gentle climbing. And to make things slightly confusing, I don't call this segment on Strava the Buns, Bent and Hoe. I call it the new usual. And that's because a few years ago, it was kind of like my go-to ride. I wanted to do it every single day to just sort of test myself. And before that I had another usual route that I did, but I swapped it for this one. Just taking things nice and easy on today's ride. I don't want to go too mad. Like I say, I haven't been doing a lot of consistent cycling recently, and I do really need to get the kilometers in, because in a few weeks I'm back in France doing another tour of the Costa Brava. Fantastic. I absolutely love this route. I discovered it while out on a randonnée about 12-13 years ago, and it's just a perfect climb. Fairly gentle, fairly long, yeah, lovely. I'm actually surprised how quiet it is up here. It's a lovely sunny Saturday morning and these roads are very, very popular with cyclists, but it appears I'm the only one today. Now you may be wondering what this little gadget on my handlebars is today. Well, it's actually the HoverAir beacon. Now you've probably also noticed that I've been using a drone to film some of my rides today, and that is the HoverAir X1 Pro. Now this little drone is absolutely fantastic. It's got various tracking modes. It doesn't need a controller, it just uses AI and image recognition to track me as I'm riding along. And this little beacon thing does exactly what it says on the tin. It acts as a beacon for the HoverAir to follow, and it works really, really well. I mean, the tracking already is absolutely fantastic, and this little beacon makes it absolutely foolproof. In addition to that, it's also a little screen where I can see what the HoverAir is actually filming, and it's also a little remote control. So if I get into any bother with the HoverAir, I can just take control of it manually using the beacon. Just descended off the top of Grenville Hill there, and the last time I came along here this road had some roadworks in it, so hopefully they've gone by now and I can just ride straight through. Looks like I spoke too soon. That's me through the roadworks, and they are actually quite long ones, and my fear is that I can't get through them before the cars start coming from the other direction. And unfortunately the barrier is pretty kind of solid there, so I can't even get on the other side of the barriers if that happens. The weather today is absolutely glorious. As you can see, it's warm, sunny, 25 degrees Celsius, and absolutely fantastic. However, there is a really, really strong wind. We've had it for a few weeks now. Not only is it very, very annoying when you're cycling, but I did wonder about the drone struggling, but it appears to have absolutely no difficulty at all. It can follow the bike when I'm doing 45 kilometers an hour, so I suppose the wind isn't that too much of a challenge for it. Second climb of the day, climbing up Broad Halfpenny down for a kilometre up to the Bat and Ball. Just taking it nice and easy. Blimey, coming down there was a little bit sketchy. That wind almost blew me off the bike. More roadworks there, and again they're particularly challenging because I'm riding right into the headwind, and although that road is at 2% descent and I'm riding at 200 watts, I'm only doing about 14 kilometers an hour. The wind is so strong. Okay, well that's me home, and that's 37 kilometers in the bank because I obviously had to do some of those passing shots, and about 300 meters of climbing, so not a bad ride altogether. If you'd like some more information about the Hover Air X1 Pro or the Beacon, I'll leave a link in the description below. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.